So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Panda. I didn't sleep for 52 hours. I'm not sure if everyone is aware that I am now diagnosed with HCM, which is a heart condition, ladies and gentlemen, and I cannot afford, or cannot afford, I literally cannot afford surgery. I can't afford it. I don't, listen, I'm not going to go into debt, but someone left a very disturbing message last night. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was abused as a child in many other ways, but when you've been sodomized, been touched inappropriately, have been sexual violated, ladies and gentlemen, we should say we've been violated. I talked about this last night, and this one person had to email me. It was like, you probably enjoyed yourself doing it too. Really? I enjoy being violated. This is why people in the world are just, this is why people in the world, and people in general, this is why people can't trust people. You can't even tell people anything that you can tell. You're being very transparent about your past. Mind you, this is not the first time I said about being sodomized and being sexual abused as a child. It's not the first time I actually talked about this on this channel. And people are surprised. But then again, you have a bunch of idiots that come on this channel thinking they have the answer to everything. They have no education, no skill sets, can't even spell the word hostel correctly. So with that said, everyone, we even was threatened last night. So what happened? I stayed at the park all night. You didn't show up, friend? Coward. I'm dying in. And you're sitting here harassing me. I'm sick. I got a heart condition. You're sitting here harassing me like I stole something. So, goes to show you the war is full of hate, friends. It's never going to heal. So don't expect it to heal. Because the world doesn't deserve to be healed. After what we have done, we are sinners. Every last one of us. Acting like you some angel. You sit here and you troll people and you dox people online as if it's okay. That's illegal. That doesn't make you righteous. That makes you more of a criminal than anyone else. And you're sitting here up here and you're making fun of me being raped as a child by a grown-ass adult. I found that very disturbing that you get your kicks off that, friend. Very disturbing. This is why, as a species, we don't deserve anything. We're too selfish, you're too naive, and let's be honest, our egos get the best of us. Especially those that never been traveling, don't even have a passport, can't even read and write. Because you dropped out of high school, you thought hanging out with the homies and smoking weed and doing dumb shit is okay. Not only that, we're talking about the individuals that sit in their mommy's basement all the time and want to harass people for doing the right thing. I think you're just upset because you don't have anything to bite. You're just mad because you don't have anything that you can use against me other than my homelessness. So you make up things to try to convince people it is true when it's not. Because people can just, if people are really smart, they just go to my LinkedIn account. If people are really smart, they go to my Facebook account and see the history. If people are really smart, they just Google me. But not everyone has access to CCAP, which is a national database where you can do background checks on people. And mind you, you can do a background check on me, you cannot find a criminal record. But people are picking on me, even when I've been diagnosed with a very, very serious heart condition. Like I said, the world is full of hate, man. You can't kill it. It's impossible. The reason why I'm not sleeping for, 52 hours now, is because I'm waiting for my refund from the other hostel, because we had to leave the other hostel, everyone, because there were too many threats being made at the hostel towards me. So I knew that the owner was watching my videos. I knew as soon as in the morning he's going to say, hey Panda, hey, I watched your video last night. Yeah, I think it's best that you should leave, and I'm not trying to kick you out. You're not banned from here. We just don't want problems like last time. Because last time someone paid a visit and got their ass kicked. And mind you, that person went to jail, not me. Yeah, so I waited at the park for this person. They claimed that he was in Brooklyn. This person's not in Brooklyn, but he doesn't even live in this country. So I waited all the way to 1 o'clock in the morning, friend. Where were you? You didn't show up. I waited in the exact same spot, too. So, ladies and gentlemen, it sucks being diagnosed with HCM. If you don't know what that is, I have a cardiac. What is it called? I can't even get the word on my mouth. But I just wanted to let you guys know, like, this is my life now, and it wasn't always like this, friend. It was always good times, mostly good times, some bad times, some upsetting moments, yes. But social media and the people that are on it sometimes are just too blind to see the truth. This is why I say I can't wait to see your loved ones be in the deathbed too, in the same condition I am. I want you to laugh. I want you to laugh when your mother, your father, your uncle are in the same condition I am in a hospital bed with a serious heart condition. I want you to laugh at that, since you want to laugh at me. And mind you, everyone, not a lot of people care about another human being. They don't care if I die. No one cares if I die or live. Because guess what? I'm a loner. I'm a one child. I'm disowned. Got no relatives, no family. I'm dead as dead. I'm dead in the water, friend. Everything I do is up to me. Everything I decide always has been up to me. Nope. So, I'm going to go in storage in about an hour. I think I want to take a nap in the storage because I'm sleepy. And yeah, I won't get my refund back until probably the end of this week, which just sucks because I really am tired and I really want to rest. And the doctor told me yesterday, you got to rest, sleep as much as you can, eat as much as you can, which I had to inform the doctor, we don't have the luxury like that, friend. I'm being honest with you. Not everyone has the luxury to eat 3 meals a day. Especially I don't have the luxury for that. Mind you, my food in the storage is probably spoiled because some of that stuff needed to be refrigerated. So we had to take stuff out of the hostel, put it in storage. Because we were threatened. And not only that, someone got the nerve to call the hostel and made a fake threat. Thank you. Thank you for calling the hostel and making the fake threats. Now you gave the hostel the opportunity, mind you, gave the hostel opportunity to file a police report against you. That's New York law. You just fucked up. So yeah, everyone, I had to like depart from a hostel with other guests that are from travelers coming to New York. And I had to check out because it was a danger to everyone else. We don't know if this person's gonna come to the hostel and make a scene, so I couldn't take no chances. Yeah, it is a safety issue. That's why I left. I didn't want anyone else get hurt because some idiot on the internet don't think or is assuming that my videos are just about me picking on people. And no, friend, if I was picking on people, I would be the bad guy out here committing crimes and shooting people and robbing people and stealing from people. Not even worse. Like those videos I've been posting lately about the Griffer boys. I call them the Griffer boys. Because yesterday, I was in Williamsburg, Greenpoint. I was at Lot Radio. These guys still doing the basketball scam. Right? And the owner told her, do not ever come back here with that shit. And then these young men got the nerve to curse out the owner. And I was like, you boys need to get out of here. This is not even your neighborhood. You're sitting here trying to tell people you're in high school. So and mind you, this is what I told the owner and everyone that was at Lot Radio, right? I said, ladies and gentlemen, these boys are scamming you. Do not give them money. Because if they were working for the Board of Education, where's their Board of Education ID? I said, where's your DOE by ID? Yeah, they didn't have an answer for that one. Exactly my point, everybody. You can't say to people that you are with the Department of Education and you're trying to raise funds for a basketball. That's fraud. That is fraud. Think about what I just said. You cannot go around New York City pretending that you are a New York City Department of Education employee. Where's your ID? Where is your DOE ID? I have a New York State ID. Mind you, this is my New York City Press Credentials ID from NYPD in New York City. So where is your ID? You claim it to raise this money, but people are not paying attention to that narrative. But they want to pay attention to me when I ask you guys for help. Guys, it's my human right to ask another human being for help. We're in the civil constitution or the human rights. Really? That wasn't even fucking necessary. But like I was saying, everyone, we're in the civil rights where it's illegal to ask for another civilian for help. It says, please don't go through the turnstiles next to the door on the downtown uptown side of Ocean Parkway South Station. That's not even a station here in New York City. That's not a station here. I know all the stations in New York City, right? That station doesn't exist. But as I said, everyone, people call me a grifter. I'm not a grifter. Grifters are people that commit petty crimes. Small, petty crimes. Not really petty crimes. Small fraud crimes, like what we just talked about, these three guys. It's fraud to say that you work for the Department of Education, you're trying to raise funds. Mind you, they've been doing this for 3 years. 3 years, everyone. It's all on my YouTube channel. They did it last year, they did it a year before that. But what I don't like is when young people like that can't respect a man's business or a person of business. That's a mom and pop business. They have to protect their customers from people like you trying to scam them for money. When you know there's no basketball. Think about it. It's summer. It is summer. What? This is where someone caught them in a lie yesterday. And I was like, exactly. It's summer. Summer schools do not do basketball trips unless it's a basketball team that's been certified by Department of Education. And mind you, basketball season is over. So people could just go to the public park and play basketball for free. This is where people have to put things in. There are over 188 parks in New York City. You can go to each and every last one of them to play basketball for free. Why would you have to? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Where's this trip? But like I said yesterday, everyone, you should see the video. I posted a short. People were just like, nah, get out of here, friend. We know that's a fake scam. People knew. They burned their bridges. You can't come back to the same neighborhood and continue to do the same scam over and over again. This is why the Starbucks on North 7 in Williamsburg closed down. That was one of the complaints. You got people soliciting with the scams. Yes, it's in the reviews of that Starbucks. Even I wrote a review on the Starbucks, but on a different matter. Because every time I went to that Starbucks, they got my drink wrong. Wait, it's not my drink wrong. They like to water down my drink. It's tea. Why are you watering down tea? Starbucks. So when I go to the Jackson Avenue location up here in Long Island City, they give me my tea. It tastes like tea. It doesn't taste like water. I even posted short of that. I had brought a Verte tea, but you're going to give my refill as a grande. Not even paying attention. But the problem is that, everyone, a lot of people were getting their stuff stolen. A lot of homeless were sleeping in that Starbucks. Literally, it stink in that Starbucks. It smelled funky. This is what I'm saying to a lot of homeless people. Listen, I'm not picking on you, friend, but you got motherfucking 188 parks in this city. You can't take a bath? If I can take a shower in the public park every fucking morning or every other night, you telling me you can't do the same? You too busy getting drunk and getting high off your drugs? You too busy trying to... This is why, like, some of these homeless men and women out here, they're full of shit themselves. Guys, there's 188 parks. I can take you to a park right now where I shower. Actually, Murray's Park is one place where they got a water hose for the dog run, right? There's a park, a doggy run. They have water hose. I took the water hose and set it up in the gate so the dogs can drink the water and I can use the water. And all the dog owners know, like, oh, thank you for putting that in. Because the Parks Department closed that over. I was like, I can go behind that gate and do whatever the fuck I want. We are taxpayers. We pay for these parks. But then they try to close down the park with no explanation. We had to give an explanation. So I took the water hose because the dog owners were looking for water for their dogs. So I took the water hose and I wrapped it to a point where anyone can use it. Even the homeless Mexican guy that's sleeping in the park now uses the water to bathe. After he saw me use it to bathe. He was like, good idea, Miko. I was like, yeah, use the water, bro. Stay clean, man. Because you got a lot of bullies in New York City that like to pick on people that smell. But as I said, everyone, I've been diagnosed with HCM. My heart condition got worse. I haven't been sleeping for 52 hours. We had to check out of the hostel because someone in this audience that was banned several times, keep coming back, ladies and gentlemen, called the hostel and made fucking threats. So I had to leave the hostel for everyone else's safety. And now I have to wait for my refund. God knows when that is going to occur in my bank account, so I can go into another hostel and rest, because my doctor told me yesterday, hey Panda, no, I have to rest. And mind you, everyone, if you haven't been seeing my video, I passed out 2 weeks ago on the streets here. Unconsciously, I was unconscious for 2.5 hours, and someone robbed me from my iPhone. Why would you take an unconscious person? You didn't check my breathing, and the next day I end up in the hospital for the next few days, because turns out I had a heart condition. I thought it was food poisoning, because I was food poisoned before. And I've been food poisoned 12 times this year in New York City. But no, it's a heart condition. And yesterday I went to my doctor to do a checkup. My labs came back like, not good. Not good at all. And I don't want people feeling sorry for me. Because, mind you, New York City did this to me. The weather, being sleeping out here in the winter, not using the services, because the services suck. Because last time when we went to the homeless shelter, we got robbed again. And that was the first time I was trying to use the homeless shelter services. But they're just fucking dangerous. They're like jail cells. Mind you, everyone, the shelters here in New York City are just like a continuation. Yeah, that person, bus driver, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in the... But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it makes no sense why I'm always being the victim of some stupid hate crime. I had my face burned in 2021. I had to spend money. That shit is not cheap. Medical insurance in America is not free. It comes out of taxpayers' dollars. It comes out of everyone's pocket. When some asshole here that's from the mind you, I'm European myself. I hold my EU passport. That's why he stole mind you, this person took a photo. Mind you, I got this photo on my passports. He goes onto my Facebook and steals my photo, and mind you, he uses it as an icon of a display. Last night. I hope everyone saw that live stream. Like, you don't possess a US and an EU passport. That's my passport. You can tell it's mine. You stole it from my image. So, and legally, the government can literally say, hey, you got images of someone's passport and shit? Yeah, that's illegal. That's a federal offense. What's wrong with you? Now you're going to jail, dumbass. You should go to jail. Stealing someone's information and then doxing them online and then calling my hostel to try to get me removed. You did a good job there, friend. But I'm not banned from the hostel. Because guess what? Every hostel in the city knows who I am. They know I'm not a threat. They know I'm not the problem. It is you, the problem. I'm the one out here trying to survive and being honest and transparent about everything I do. And that's the problem. People don't like me to be transparent. They want me to fuck up. They want me to slip. They really want me to do drugs. Mind you, we don't do drugs or alcohol, because you already know, some of you already know, we do not condone the drugs and alcohol. We don't mind the marijuana, because we do indulge in that from time to time. Now, I do edibles. I don't really like to... I do smoke from time to time, but mind you, I have asthma and it does hurt. So when someone was making a false statement last night saying that stop drinking and smoking, it's like, we don't do either. We don't even do either. We're not an alcoholic. We do drink on occasionally. But mind you, I'm not a fan of hardcore alcohol. I hate vodka. I hate whiskey. Except for Japanese whiskey. because sometimes it can be very sweet and not bitter. Like, for instance, Centauro is a Japanese brand that I used to buy whiskey for my parents. I tried that whiskey. I thought it was okay, but I'm not a fan of it. I never a big fan of hard alcohol. My body doesn't like it. But when it comes down to sake and soju, I drink the shit out of that. But we don't even drink sake and soju anymore. I don't even know where's the... Guys, I did not even get sake when I was at the Japanese restaurant last week. I just got straight Sapporo beer. I don't want to consume alcohol, especially hard alcohol. Ugh. Sake can really... It's a fun drunk, but it's a... Like I said, sake and soju are my two only things. Or they were. I just stopped drinking. Because it's not important. My life is more important than spending, what, 17 bottles? Mind you, I don't buy cheap sake. You guys should know that. I do not buy cheap sake. I buy premium quality sake from Japan. I don't even buy sake from the US. I don't even buy the brand called Momo. You guys know what Momo is, right? It's from Portland. I don't even buy that brand. Because it doesn't taste that fragrant and good. It just tastes like normal sake. Normal standard sake like Ozeki sake. Have you ever had Ozeki sake? It tastes just like that, but Ozeki sake tastes a little better than the Momo. So with that said, I'm waiting for 8 o'clock so I can go to my storage and try to see if my food is spoiled. Which I know it is, because... Yeah, it is spoiled, because some of that stuff had to be refrigerated. So thank you to the asshole that literally forced me out of my hostel. Mind you, this hostel, international hostel, everyone, you cannot be a New York City resident to stay there. You have to have a passport. They take a copy of your passport. You do anything wrong in the hostel, you are not only banned from that hostel, but that hostel would inform other hostels to not let you in because you did something terrible. That's how the hostel system works here. You can't live 100 miles within the hostel. So let's say you lived in Pennsylvania and you come to New York. You can stay at the hostel. Let's say you came from DC. You can stay at the hostel. But let's say you came from Yonkers or upstate New York. You cannot stay at the hostel. Why is that? Because you are a New York City resident and you do not have a passport. And that's the only, mind you everybody, the hostel does not take state IDs unless you're out of state. Because someone tried to check in, mind you, last week when I checked in, some guy, he's a New Yorker. He's a homeless guy. Right? Let me tell you about why homeless people now, and people in general, are now looking at hostels as a way to steal. They check in a hostel. They go into a dormitory with a Japanese or a German person. They have conversation. But the person is not really having a conversation with you. He's literally scoping your shit out. He's literally checking out your belongings. This is what happened to me about almost like, what is that, 8 years ago? Checked in the hostel, thought the guy was friendly. This dude stole and broke into my locker and stole my camera, stole my backpack. Yeah. Right? Oh, I got my camera back. Because when he tried to sell it at the pawn shop looked up the serial number and looked it on Sony's website, and they realized that this was stolen. But ladies and gentlemen, people are now trying to get into hostels to steal from guests, tourism. This is why you have to have a passport. And if you even have a U.S. passport, guess what? Mind you, that hostel has every right to take a photocopy of your passport. Because guess what? If you do anything wrong while owning a passport, Did you know that the government can take your passport away because you don't technically own your passport? You never did. Yeah, you pay for the passport, but you never own it because the government owns that passport. The passport is a privilege. It's an opportunity. And mind you, the U.S. passport is not even the strongest passport anymore. Brazil is stronger than the U.S. passport at this moment. Don't ask me why and how, but it is. Not even the EU passport is strong anymore. I Googled these things and I researched these things because every year this happens to all passports. They make a list which passports are the most promising, most valuable, most strongest passport. And US is down. US went from 5th place to 11th place. And you wonder why I keep all my passports. You wonder why I keep my Zambian, my EU, and my US passport. Because I know from experience working for government, working for a consulate, working for an embassy, sometimes, and mind you, being a translator or an interpreter, I know from experience what passports are capable of. And a lot of people don't know this information. And when I try to provide this information, it's like, oh, you're just providing fake news. Really? Go online and you go look at it. Watch when you enter a country, you're going to have more difficulties. Just like in Costa Rica. Americans are now having more problems entering Costa Rica and exiting out of Costa Rica. Did you know Costa Rica is now searching all Americans for, mind you, this woman went to jail for a few days of an item that she bought from an antique store. Turns out they're telling her that this antique is cultural based. And she went to jail for something that she wasn't aware of. Yeah. She's about to go to prison in Costa Rica for a crime. Mind you, this is arson. They try to accuse her of arson, and mind you, this is art theft. They're basically trying to charge her with. Until she kept calling the embassy, got nothing. Until someone, her friend, stood by, went to Costa Rica, got her out of there. And now the U.S. doesn't, mind you, the U.S. government doesn't want to even answer to her emails. Why was she incarcerated? And why didn't the U.S. protect her from these issues? This is why the U.S. passport isn't strong anymore. This is why Japan is I think it's number 3 now. Japan has always been a strong passport. And maybe if I turned back the change of time, I should have took the Japanese passport and gave up my citizenships. But no. At the time, the passport and the EU passport was the most powerful passport ever. For 12 long years, everybody, the EU and the US passport was number 1. Next was Japan. Second was, I think the second was not Denmark, South Korea, and then I think it was India was the 5th place runner. Did you hear that the new Netspend song? No. Did not hear about that, Thomas. Ossiman was on the floor watching him. Oh snap! I need to see that now. I need to see that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure I'm going to get into the hostel today. I'm really tired. I'm sleepy. I'm about to pass out right here. I just gotta wait for my refund. Mind you, the hostel gave me back the refund. Now, technically, let me explain. The owner of the hostel wasn't even technically allowed to give me. Mind you, he's obligated, or they are obligated, to not refund me at all. But he did it anyway for only the days I'm not going to stay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I tried to get into the hostel the day before yesterday, and it didn't work out. I thought the money would be back in my account, but it's not. So now I gotta just wait and wait and wait. And it kind of sucks to wait, because all I do is wait and wait and wait. I didn't eat anything last night either, because I'm just too oppressed. My anxiety, my depression is up high, because finding out that I now have HCM, it's just like, how long do I have to live? If I don't get surgery, how long do I have even time to celebrate, have fun? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't afford hospital operations right now. I cannot. Mind you, I'm houseless, I'm homeless. I'm trying to do a good thing. I don't have a criminal record. Because if I did, wouldn't have possession of this. That's for sure. I would not have possession of that. NYPD would just like, nope. You got a felony. You got a criminal history. We can't allow you to have that. Wow, this guy's speeding. Is he gonna run the red light like everyone else does? And I was just talking about, lately I've uploaded a video. I uploaded a video of a driver parking and almost hit a bike. Everyone's saying I'm being an asshole. No. You see the first 4 minutes of that video. I was telling the guy, listen, why don't you just pull out and then park properly back in? You don't park in straight and then try to back into the bike. He literally tried to back into the bike thinking that he wasn't going to hit the bike. You even tapped that bike. Guys, that's the new Gate bike, the X series bikes. So I was talking to the owner of that bike like months ago, because he knew someone that I took photographs of. So I was asking him about his Gate. He was like, yeah, man, I love it. I super love it. Guy, it's so expensive that if this guy would have hit the car, he would have drove off. Just like everyone else drives off when they hit a hit and run. They drive off in New York City. This guy's insurance would have went up if I wasn't there to record him. But guess what? Not only that you see, just pay attention to the drivers and the license plate. You'll see a lot of out-of-state license plates. You see North Carolina, you see a lot of Florida. For some reason, you see a lot of Florida. You see Georgia, you see Kentucky, you see New Hampshire. But mostly, dude, I don't understand why the southern states are up in New York City. You see it. You will see it. There are a lot of states, there are a lot of plates out here, mind you, because either the person came from that state and didn't pay their insurance and is supposed to surrender that plate. So what they did was they come up here, and now that car is now called a ghost car. And now police, mind you, police have been cracking down on ghost cars in New York City. I just posted a video of a car chase that went totally bad because he had fake plates on it. I just posted a video of a wild police chase. Go Google. It's just recently, just a few days ago, actually. And mind you, I recorded that before I went into the hospital. It was a ghost car with fake plates. What is it? Expired plates that doesn't belong to that car. This is why I was explaining to the video, like, oh wow, he's got new Tucky plates. It's probably expired. Because if you look at it, it said 2023 expired sticker on it. It's 2024 already. You're supposed to renew those plates. So with that said, everyone, there are a lot of ghost cars out here. Look, right now, look, you can see, look, I prove it to you. Look, I prove it to you right now. Check this out. Oh. That's an Illinois plate. That's an Illinois plate. That car I walked by earlier, that has a North Carolina plate. There are a lot of cars out here without New York City plates. And they are the ones that, mind you, they're not the only ones committing the crime. There's also New Yorkers that are violating traffic laws. And that's why I was telling you guys before. Did you know that New York City is owed $800 million in back traffic violation tickets? But the New Yorkers and the people that commit these crimes with their vehicles do not want to pay it. But this is why I was complaining to the city. Why are you trying to raise rent? And why are you trying to tax water in New York City? When you should be trying to recoup all that money from the traffic violations instead. But no, they are talking about taxing New Yorkers for water now. That will be part of your rent. And a lot of New Yorkers do not like that idea. And this is what I said. So are you going to charge Nestle in Wisconsin for water distribution too? Mind you, I live in Wisconsin. I went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Mind you, the Nestle's factory is not far from downtown Madison. So is the craft. And so it's all your beers that you drink. All the beers that you drink made in Wisconsin. Most of them. Like your Bud Light, Wisconsin. Your Coors Light, Wisconsin. Yeah. All that. Yeah, Wisconsin. All the name brands beers, Wisconsin. Look, there's a Nestle truck right there. Speaking of the devil. They are all in Wisconsin. Madison, Dane County, Wisconsin, friend, and all over Wisconsin. That's why I was like, New York, you're literally going too far. Now you want to tax civilians. Bad enough, these people can't even pay their rent. They're barely paying rent. They're literally barely paying rent. Half these people live in their cars. Some sleeping in the parks. Come on, dude. It's like my buddy Mike. He's a bus driver. But guess what? He has to live out his car. Yeah, he's an actual New York City bus driver. In New York City. He had to live out his car for a while. For like, I think it was like 9 months. And then he moved in with some other people. He had to move in with people. He couldn't get his own place. He had to like share an apartment with 2 other people. And not everybody wants to share rooms because roommates are not always ideal. Roommates have bad habits and might steal from you, like my last roommate. Doing drugs, doing cocaine and crack. Yeah. Doing cocaine, crack, and stealing my money and stealing my belongings. Well, that's why I left Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 2021. I just got back there, and this guy, mind you, I just moved in with this guy, and he's doing dumb shit. That's why I called him out. I'm going to keep calling him out. Bob, you were a good guy, Bob. You were off the whack. Mind you, you stopped drinking. We were all happy for you. And then when I come back to mind you, everybody, I come back to Wisconsin in 2021. He's like, hey, Panda, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what is it? He's like, I'm drinking again. I was like, no. Did your parents know? And then he asks me this question. Hey, you used to work at this law firm. I'm like, yeah, I used to work there. What's going on? So if I use someone's laptop to ask us, I was like, you're fired. I immediately told him, you're going to get terminated. You know better than it. You signed an agreement with the law firm to not access data or documents from an outside computer. But when it's my girlfriend's computer, it doesn't matter if it's your girlfriend's computer. They don't give a shit. It was Jesus' computer. You do not open personal classified documents on someone else's computer. Come on, man. And then he tried to blame me for his job fuck-ups. Really? I wasn't even here when you fucked that up. He's like, hey, and mind you, he's like, hey, can you talk to the, mind you, can I talk to the people to vouch for it? No. I will fire you too. You just gave away client information to an outside source. You know that, right? You just left data on someone else's computer. Something they can use. You're supposed to keep your client's information classified and confidential as a lawyer. As someone that's actually, mind you, he's not even a lawyer. He's the lawyer librarian. So he does all the type-in paperwork. Because I was also doing the same shit back in the day. Come on, man. You should know better than that. And then, like, got mad at me. Right, Lord Brian? You remember that, Lord Brian? Waking me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, blasting his TV on purpose. Because I told him, yo, if you don't stop doing drugs in the house, I fucking would leave. And I let Zach, I let Dylan, I let everyone know, you're back on the fucking shit again, friend. Clean your shit up, friend. Trust me, the guy was a good guy. He just met that fucking Chelsea chick. She convicts him to buy coke. And I was literally, guys, it was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm hearing that conversation. Yo, go get some coke. It's good smoke. It's good coke. You can hear it. I'm like, what? And that's when I came out my room like, listen, guys, I can fucking hear you. You're right here. There's no coke in this house, friend. Don't bring that shit in this house. You only bring weed. Bring weed in this house. Don't bring that shit in this house. Because everyone in Wisconsin knows my rules. And it doesn't want the drugs. And even marijuana is still illegal in Wisconsin. So technically, I could get arrested for even having marijuana in Wisconsin. I could probably go to jail for even confessing right now that I had weed in Wisconsin. But guess who's not governor anymore? Walker. Because if Walker was governor, I will be arrested. That's for sure. But as I said, everyone, I'm out here grinding. I'm out here, didn't sleep very well. I am like literally depressed about my heart. I got a bad heart. I'm like, what? No. I'm 45. I should experience when I'm like in my 60s or something. Not at age 45. I started to cry yesterday. I got depressed. I didn't want to eat anything. Then they're talking about optional surgeries. Like, no, I can't afford that, friend. I'm going to have to just duke this out and die naturally. I'm not spending no more money on hospital bills. I can't afford it. New York City doesn't want to provide that help till you actually get it. So I might be able to go back to Wisconsin and maybe they can probably provide it, because I'm going to be honest, the healthcare system in Wisconsin is kind of better than New York. I'm not complaining, because mind you, my cardiologist doctors are pretty damn cool here. But they're really concerned about my activity during the day. Because they noticed that my monitor was like showing signs of like, panic, you gotta stop. Mind you, they actually called me. Say, hey, we monitor your ratings right now. What are you doing right now? I'm actually dragging my backpack, and I have to stop wearing my backpack and stop pushing the wagon. Yeah, I gotta stop pushing the wagon. Should be wearing a helmet. But yeah, everyone, I don't know what I'm gonna do. stories here because I'm very tired. I couldn't sleep last night. I'm just too. I'm depressed now. Just thinking about my health. I'm scared, everybody. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that I'm not scared of death, because I was dead for 11 minutes, 12 minutes before. I got into a car accident. My daughter passed away. I woke up in the hospital with all these scars that you can see on my body, on my face. Yeah, I lost my sense of smell for a couple of years and taste. Yeah, my brain got so wrecked and then damaged that, like, yeah, they talked about I might have blackouts, which I currently still do from time to time. And I told the doctor I have blackouts from my car accident. This is why I wanted to go to Mount Sinai for a good reason, because they are using the Epic software system, just like in Wisconsin, just like in Portland, Seattle, and Vancouver. Some other hospitals are using other softwares, but Epic is one of the top tier brands for hospital software. So when someone does a background check on me in a hospital, check out my history, they can use the Epic system to do that. This is why you got to choose your hospitals carefully and know what kind of system they're using, because so you don't have to do the paperwork. They can automatically search you up in the system. So they can have all your medical history. So you're not telling them a lie. And that's what happened. It was like, how you know about Epic? I was like, I was actually working for the summer for 3 months for them, and it's not far from Madison, Wisconsin, because it's near Black Earth, Wisconsin. So, and I had a friend that lived in Black Earth, Wisconsin. Yeah. This is why I use certain hospitals in New York City. Are you using Epic system? No? Okay. See ya. Call the next hospital. But I have hospitals that I know, and especially Mount Sinai uses Epic. You guys know what Epic is? If you're in the medical field, you know that is a very reliable software for medical personnel. It's pretty fast, especially if you have good Wi-Fi. Works really well. But let's see here. Oh. Seems that too. Guy is following you. Yeah, Samuel. He's following me like last night. He tried to threaten me while I was in the park. I told him, he's claimed that he was in Brooklyn, so I said, come to Brooklyn, come to McLaren Park. I'm right here, friend. I'm not scared of anyone. I fought 6 black men in 2020. Mind you, I got robbed here for my camera, my passports. I was stuck here. I was stuck here into like April of 2022. I got a big donation of $5,000 from a Canadian, mind you, my Canadian neighbor saw my video. I didn't think he was going to do that, and donated to my GoFundMe $5,000. So what I did was I got my passports. I went to. This is what I did the exact next day, everyone. I was like, I'm going to the fucking U.S. immigration office. I'm gonna apply, mind you, I'm gonna apply for a passport. Then I'm gonna go to the French consulate, try to get my EU passport that way, which you did. And I want to confirm this, everyone. You can get a passport in 1 day. You do not have to wait the 4 to 6 weeks. Period. If you have the money, if you have the extra money, which is an extra $100, you can get your passport expedient in 1 day. So what you do is you go strictly down to the U.S. immigration office, to the passport department. Make sure you get everything that you need. So it took me time to get it, and I told them, listen, this is what I told the U.S. department. Listen, guys, I have no identification to prove to you who I am. But if I can get my parents to fax you guys over all of my credentials, can I get my passport this way? They said yes. So I kept trying for 2 weeks. Remember that, everyone? Watch the video. Back in 2022. We were in the local mall hostel. I kept calling my parents, kept calling my parents, kept calling my parents, kept calling my parents. And they finally fucking pick up, and I told them what I needed. They faxed everything over, and that next day, I got my passport. Yes, you can get a passport in 1 day, if you have the money for it. So bring $400, friends. So I'm not sure how much is a U.S. passport now. What is it? How much is it? How much is a U.S. passport right now? It is like what, 200 something, 240 bucks? Well, add $120 extra to that if you want an Expedia process in 1 day. So keep that in mind. And yes, when you do get your passport, they give you a letter. And I could go to my storage locker and show you that letter, what they gave me. They said, this is the last time they're going to give me a passport. Because mind you, we got another passport stolen before. So this is the last time they're going to give me a passport. I can't not lose my passports this time. If I lose my passports, I can never get a passport. I cannot get a, mind you, can't get a passport for 10 years. If you guys didn't know about these rules, read them about passports. Most countries have it. Especially EU, Japan, even China's passport. If you lose it, you can't get one for another 5 to 10 years. Because it's a privilege if you use 2 of them. So they will give you another one. But if you lose the third one, that is it. You can't get another one because you just lost your privileges. Like I said earlier, owning a passport is a privilege. You do not own it. The government still owns it. Yeah, you pay for it, but the government still owns it. They could take it from you at any time if they felt like you just violated and committed a crime with that passport. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Samuel, don't lose your passport. Yeah, 10 years. I know the US is 10 years. I know EU is 8 years. I know Japan is 5 years. I'm not sure about Hong Kong. They kind of, or China, they kind of changed it. Because now Hong Kong, if you guys did your history research, you know, Hong Kong was under 99 years of rule from the British territory government. So, and now that's not a thing anymore. So, yeah. They own America. America just started paying back other countries. Did you notice that? It's about time. China is the best in the world. No? No. The best in the world is Japan. Japan's passport is probably second strongest. Like I said, your U.S. passport is no longer the strongest passport. Brazil is slightly stronger than the U.S. passport. Yeah. So with that said, let's go back to these questions. That's a good neighbor. You got jumped. Yeah, I got jumped. The reason why I got jumped because I was live streaming my experience. I was coming from Boston. I went back to Boston because I got sick of New York. So I said, I'm going back to Boston. It's much chill up there. Guys, I love Boston. It was so chill. The hostel guests were chill. Mind you, I met the owner from Waku Waku. He gave me free food. I was like, yo, dude. He was like, you like the Panda Photographer. I love your work. Oh, wow, look at this. See, out-of-state plates. See, out-of-state plates. Everyone, yo, these out-of-state plates. Look, another out-of-state plate. What is that? What plate is that? That's Idaho? Yep, that's not a New York plate. Do you mean by strongest? The passport is what? A passport is a passport, isn't it? No. There are certain countries, mind you, if you own a, can I educate you all something about your U.S. and EU passports, especially because as a holder? Did you know that the U.S. and EU passports work the same in similarity? You cannot enter certain countries because they tell you not to enter these countries. They warn you, like I said, Japan is the strongest passport because you can enter most countries. With the US passport now, you can only enter 70% of these countries. Not like it was before, you can enter 88 or 91% of these countries. That percentage went down to like 68, 70%. This is why I was like saying to, like, when I was researching it, I was like, how is the Brazil passport stronger? Turns out it's about who's in office and how is the government running. Like, for instance, Biden. I'm not a fan of Biden. I'm not a fan of Trump either. They both cause problems in this country. They're not doing good for either of us. This is why I'm not going to vote for Biden. I'm not going to vote for Trump. But guess what? Trump is going to win. He's not, guys, he might be a little bit disturbed, he might be a little racist sometimes, he might be a little weird, but listen, the man has fucking audacity to keep pushing. He's going to be the first convicted felony president of all time. Keep that in mind. I'm saying this because I know it's going to happen. Trump is going to win by the not by the landslide, by a margin of error. And mind you, I'm predicting it. So if I predicted it, I'm right. You owe me a dinner, okay? Every last one of you that is in here, 29 people that's watching right now, you all owe me dinner if I'm right. Ooh, you're coming close to that car, friend. Yeah, this intersection here is a death trap. So many accidents happen here. So many accidents. But anyway, everyone, I'm a broke YouTuber. I don't get paid by YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay me money, everyone. They keep demonetizing my video. Guys, they demonetize. Let me show you proof. Check this out. Let me show you what they did. This is how stupid YouTube is. Let me show you something. Here's my deposit. Let me show you guys something really quickly here. Let's go into shorts. I want you guys to take a good look at this. This is why we don't get paid on YouTube. I post a short of my photography command center on Reels. They demonetized it. How you demonetize me teaching people about photography tips? How do you demonetize that? Look, that was the 6th of the 24th of June. It's been demonetized ever since then. No, I'm not in Brooklyn today. I'm actually in Queens. This is Queens. I'm at my storage unit. But look at this, everyone. You demonetize this? For what reason, YouTube? This is what I gotta deal with all the time, everybody. This is why we don't make money on YouTube. This is why I don't care for it. This is why I ask you to support the channel. This is why I ask you guys, if you guys want to financially support the channel, there's a PayPal, Cash, and Venmo directly. Because, mind you, the super chat, they take 38% of your super chat. I'm not getting the full money. They've cut. This is why I was like, I don't believe in the super chat. What services am I paying for if they're going to keep doing this to me? And let me show you the video. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Man got stopped in Times Square again? Oh, man. This city's going to shit. Do you see anything wrong with that video, everyone? Do you see anything wrong with that video? I'm showing my camera gear and they demonetized it. That's what I get all the time, everybody. You saw this firsthand. This is not sugarcoat. I'm sorry, I'm using Japanese. I speak Japanese. A little bit Korean, le français, English, some Hmong, Ichibao, Ichigatsuya. Yeah, I speak a little Hmong Thai. Yeah. This is what I get. Demonetization all the fucking time. That's why I don't believe in YouTube. YouTube's a joke. They don't protect us creators from people that are literally... Mind you, I just got doxxed. All my information was leaked because some guy that here in the audience literally wants to actually... He wants to see me dead. He wants to see me hurt. He's just a kid. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at you. What are you doing? What the fuck is going on? You guys just saw that, right? He drove on the wrong side of the road because he's too impatient to wait for these other cars. Look, and this guy's gonna do it too. But he realized, oh, I can't do that because that's a city official vehicle. They can do that. You're a taxi. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Seaman Jackson says, are you in Brooklyn? No. Are you from Georgia? Hello, Georgia. We see a lot of Georgia up here. Mind you, a lot of Georgia plates up here. Just saw one not too long ago. So yes, Samuel, some places don't accept Americans, right? But some will accept Japanese and Brazilian, correct? That's why the Brazilian passport is stronger than the US right now. This is why the Japanese passport is still strong. I didn't get my fucking deposit, man. I'm getting hungry now. Yeah, because I'm sure my food is spoiled. I have to trash it because it's in the locker. And this is why Michael, my friend Michael, was saying that I hope someone arrests that guy that literally got you kicked out the hostel. Not only he just wasted food, he tried to get me kicked out. Mind you, my ex-wife Yuki and Michael Collins paid for the hostel because I was in the hospital, and they heard what the doctor said that Sunday night. I left that live stream public. I left it public so you guys can hear what he's saying, that I'm not in a good condition. I need to rest. If you don't rest, you're going to end up regretting it. Listen to what he said on Sunday. It's what is it, an hour-long live stream? You hear him because he came in when I was trying to live stream. And mind you, he's such a cool cardiologist, though. Such a cool Greek. Yes, he's Greek. And he was so cool. He talked to me like I was his brother, his family member. It made me feel like I was appreciated that moment. He made me feel like I wanted to hug him because no one's ever talked to me like that way in a while. Care for me. No one's ever cared for me like that. The way he spoke to me and emailed me while he's on vacation. He emailed me yesterday and said, go to your appointment. I'm watching your videos. Now he knows that I'm up here. He's probably going to be disappointed. I'm sorry if you're disappointed, Doc, but this is my life. Sorry, doctor, but don't get too disappointed. This is my life. I gotta do what I gotta do, friend. As long as I'm not committing crimes, I'm not robbing anybody, as long as I keep my record clean, and it will stay clean. This is why I'm telling everybody, you want to make false assumptions? Google me and do a background check. You'll find nothing. Not a single goddamn arrest, not a single drug conviction, nothing. Stop playing yourself. Literally, stop playing these games with people's lives on YouTube. You better be, this is what I was telling the audience. You should be grateful that someone like me is even making content like this about homelessness. Because ain't nobody in New York City is doing what I'm doing. Nobody's doing what they are. Think about it. Do you see another New Yorker homeless person doing YouTube videos like me? Talking about the homeless aspect of the problems? Do you see another homeless man literally recording they sleep at night? Or even want to have a conversation with you? No, you don't see that on YouTube in New York City. This is why it is so difficult for New Yorkers to comprehend what I'm doing. Until you let them know, like, it's my right to speak. It's my right to let you know about awareness. That the system is broken and it doesn't fix everyone else's problems. But I'm doing everything on my own without even getting EBT, mind you, we're not using welfare, we're not getting any assistance. For 3 years, we did all of this on our own with your help. Yeah, with your help. Think about that. That should make the city of New York City embarrassed. I had to ask my strangers on a YouTube video for help, and they're helping me. You can't even do that in New York City. I'm talking about these politicians, these city employees that work for social services. They're a bunch of piece of shit sometimes, friend. This is why I trust you guys more than I trust the fucking city officials. What is going on here, friend? Last week, before we went into the hospital, remember, there were like 10 traffic cops here. Now there's no traffic cops here. You know what? I should just do traffic. I could probably do a better job than traffic. If you didn't see that video like 2 weeks ago, we went out here, they did a horrible job. Horrible job. You had people driving their cars in the bike lane, which is highly illegal. Oh, look at this, guys. They're red lighters. These are red lighters. A lot of people jump the red light. Like I said, people break the law all the time in Europe. See? That's not a New York plate. That's, what is that? That looks like an Oregon plate. That's a Texas plate. See? But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. What's going on in the comments? Awake for 52 hours, it's time to... Yeah, but I need to get my refund back first. I'm sorry, I need to get my refund back. I have to wait for my refund. That's the only way I can get in the hostel. Unless one of you are willing to just get me in the hostel just for the night, which is $50. It's only $50. I'm just waiting. But as I was saying, this is why I was talking about YouTube before, but YouTube doesn't help me make money, doesn't want to be very transparent, and you're demonetizing friendly content that is even safe for children to watch, and you're demonetizing it. There's no curse words. There's no profanity in that video. It's just me showing camera equipment. You demonetized it. Uh-oh, he's that crazy homeless woman. Oh shit. This bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Tried to spit on me 2 weeks ago. Fucking psycho. She comes up to me and is like, "You got $1?" And I'm like, "No, ma'am, I do not have $1." And she's like, "You fucking liar." I was like, "Really?" Alright. And then she goes, she's trying to spit on me. Yeah, spit on me now. Spit on me now. I've got an audience watching. Fucking psychos. Yeah, she tried to fucking spit on me because I didn't have $1. I know that's mental health, but I know that's mental health, but still, you don't. I'm homeless too. You don't see me out here disrespecting people because they don't have money. Sleep is how the Lord gives us our spiritual nourishment, bro. Consider it getting some rest. Well, Shed, Lord, I don't believe in God, but I believe in your words. If you notice already, I'm not a very spiritual person. Yeah, I'm not a very spiritual person. So, but I believe your words. The way you wrote that sentence means a lot because you wrote it. And you spelled every word correctly. like some trolls, they're so eager to message you one word. You bum, you drifter, you scumbag. Look at DOT. DOT right there too. Hey DOT, do something, friend. You have to respond. You're all emergency response. Oh, you're just one guy. You can't do it. But they need to fix the street stuff. But that's the thing. Like I said, New York City is owed $800 million in traffic violations. But I wish I had money, friend, to go into a hostel right now because the hostel is actually not far from here. It's actually walking distance. I am tired, but like, there's nothing I can do there. And lately I haven't been getting. I only got lunches, like I said. I just have to wait until I get my refund. Oh, but I'm really tired. So I might just like pass out again. Watch out, that's a bike lane, fool. What are you doing? It's a bike lane. You fucking idiots. Excuse my language. You're about to drive in the bike lane. Like they watch. You're gonna see it happen. They're gonna start driving in the bike lane. Guys, you don't see the EMTs? Get out the way. That's another reason why I like Wisconsin. Drivers pay attention. When they see the EMT in the rear mirror, they pull all the way to the side. They don't slightly pull over. They pull all the way to the side. Yeah, get out the bike lane, friend. And it's a taxi, another freaking taxi. Goddamn Ubers. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, we almost got into 3 accidents with 2 Ubers and 1 Lyft in New York City in 2021. I am never driving in Lyft or get in one of those ever again. But with that said, everyone, you guys want to support the channel financially? You want to get me a hostel right now? This morning? Listen, the hostel is what? We're on 40th. It's on 44th Avenue. It's not far. It's in we are in. This is Astoria. Up there, where those buildings are, is Long Island City. Mike is from Virginia. Hello there. Welcome to the Panda Photographer's channel. I discuss about my homelessness. I discuss about why it's always right to do the right thing even when you're homeless. Do not commit crimes. You might have opportunities like this. So I can do more videos. Mind you, this pass helps me do, mind you, I can do Thanksgiving, Christmas parade, New Year's Day. I can go behind any police barricade with this, everyone, to live stream the event with this. And lately I've been slacking, friends, because I have a heart condition. So yeah, I got HCL. I've been kind of depressed since yesterday about it. It kind of ruined my whole expectations about my future. Yeah. But other than that, I'm just gonna have to do what I can, everyone. But come on, I'm getting tired though. Oh, my chest is hurting again. This is why I gotta lay down. But with that said, everyone, and that's another thing about New York. People don't actually know New York laws. You know how many times yesterday someone asked me, "Are you recording me?" And I said, "You know who you are? You're in New York City. You're in New York State. This is a 1% state." How you get mad at me recording you, but you don't get mad at a big brother recording you? That doesn't make sense. This is why people's logics don't make sense. You're not mad at Big Brother recording you smoking weed and doing crime, but if I was recording a civilian, you got a problem with that. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That is really being a hypocrite. And it doesn't make sense. It's my First Amendment right. This is why I ask you, call yourself an American but you want to violate my First Amendment right as a journalist? As a documentarian? Really? On what authority? I can understand this is California, because California does not have a 1% state. California is not a 1% state. You have to ask permission. But with that said, everyone, it's time to get into the storage. But if you guys want to support the channel, if you guys have it in your heart, you know what? This is what I would do. If anyone wants to give me $50, I pay it back to you, because I would get my deposit anyway. If you have a Cash App or a Venmo or my PayPal is open to anyone to donate. You don't need to sign up for it. I set it up that way. But if anyone wants to like loan me $50, once I get my deposit, I give it right back to you, because all I want is to rest today. Because I'm getting a little bit. My eyes are like trying to fall asleep as I'm talking. You know that, yeah. I'm just getting really exhausted. I'm getting tired. But I was up all last night. You guys should have watched that live stream. Me being threatened. So-called, this guy. So-called, I'll come to Brooklyn and I'll beat you up. Really? Come beat me up. Come shoot me like you said you was. Yeah, threatening me. You should see that live stream last night, everybody. It's disturbing how people can just go on social media and threaten someone because they don't like. And that's why I asked the person, why you don't like me? What did I do to you? I just don't like you. Really? That's your excuse? Because you just don't like me? You talk shit about New Yorkers. Really? I was born here by default. I wasn't raised here, but, well, technically off and on, yeah, but not officially. But I lived here, I worked here, not once, but several times. Met my second wife here, Yuki, by the way. Come on, friend. People smoking weed this early in the morning. And it's getting breakfast. That young lady is smoking weed. I'm like, dude, I used to do that with edibles when I was younger. That's not a good feeling to be smoking on an empty stomach. No, yeah, I wouldn't even waste my money on that shit right now. I'll buy food instead, not weed. It's gonna be a fucking hot and humid day today and the rest of this week. Ugh. But with that said, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out to listen, at least. But thank you, Mike from Virginia. Thank you, Strider Lord, 420. You must smoke weed, friend. You from Kansas City? Watching from Kansas City, Sister Rose. Seema Jackson. Where you from, Seema? And then you got Samuel. You got Richard Clark. We have Thomas in here. We have Donkey. Hello, Donkey. Dinky. I said Donkey. Sorry, I apologize. Donkey. Yes, I am homeless. I'm not stopping. I'm just trying to have a conversation, and then I get back to the chats. We've been in a long time. Yeah. Donkey says game over. Lunar Mumble just touched back down in New York City. Said in the chat. Good. You need to go arrest some people. You definitely need to be in the hospital. Yeah, Barry, I get it. But I was released from the hospital with a heart monitor. So, yeah, I was released with a heart monitor. Because, mind you, we were in there. If you watch my videos while I was in the hospital, that food, it's okay. It was just bland. Especially that oatmeal. That oatmeal was so thick. We tried to use it as a butter spread. It didn't want to spread on the bread either. And it just was so bland. Like, even when we add sugar, it was still bland. No effort. But yeah, going back in the comments. Anthony says the feds. Thomas D. Sanchez says, that's a stolen car. We don't know yet, but I guarantee someone is not paying their insurance on their car. Have you heard of ghost boats? Oh, ghost boats? What the fuck is a ghost boat? Sorry for my language, everyone, but that's a surprise. We heard ghost cars, but ghost boats? Look, see, another out-of-state plate. Look, another out-of-state plate. They just keep coming. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in the live stream, everyone. If you guys want to help out with the hostel, this is your last chance. End the descriptions. Oh wow, I'm getting tired. Oh man, I'm getting tired. But anyway, what I was saying, holy baga. Oh, what was I just talking about? Oh yeah. Shit, I just blacked out for a moment. Shit. Yeah. If you guys want to help out with the hostel this morning, just for today, only for today. Oh wow. Look at this. Did you see that? See, the person tried. See, this is why they should not do that. You see, this is what I was just talking about. You're not supposed to be in the bike lane, friend. You see this, guys? I was raped when I was a kid by my nanny. I talked about that earlier in the video. And someone was making fun of it. Like, you probably enjoyed it. I was like, no, I did not. It was a violation of my rights. I was a child. My nanny abused me. This guy. You got your plate, friend. You're a taxi. You know, New York City is giving rewards if you take a picture of someone in the bike lane. Yeah, we got your plate, friend. It's a very stupid fucking move. You're going to hit that guy in the back of the bike. Like, really? Come on, man. But anyway, friends. Yes, I was abused when I was a kid by my nanny. She was not a very nice person. And my parents never believed it. They didn't want to believe a word I said. Mind you, my parents are not my real parents. I'm like, ooh, let's make okonomiyaki. I can definitely make that. This is one of my top dishes I made in Japan. That's my email, by the way. Okonomiyaki is my email. Yeah, I was really popular making that dish because I can make it 7 different styles in Japan. Yeah, okonomiyaki is made 7 different ways. Actually, it's made. How many prefixes make it? I think it's like 27. Out of 27, I think it's like 13 different ways how to make okonomiyaki. But yes, Robert, I was abused when I was a child, and I talked about that last night, and then people were making fun of me, like, oh, you probably enjoyed it. No, I did not. This woman not only abused me, she had her boyfriend hit me with a nightstick, like one of those police nightsticks back in the day. Yeah, hitting me with that. And my parents didn't want to believe me. So, yeah, this is why me and my parents don't talk, and I'm disowned. So, I don't talk to them because they're a bunch of assholes. They don't care for him or you or you. They think you, him, are a problem. They're some very stuck-up, wealthy people. That's the problem. Wealth got to their head. They think they're elite. They think they're above everyone. That's why we argue sometimes. You're not black. You're Asian. You know nothing about me. I'm talking about you. Still don't know nothing about me. Talking about black people only one. They was trying to keep me away from other black people. That's how fucking arrogant they were. That's how arrogant they were. They were trying to keep me away from other black people. I'm like, really? That's not going to ever happen. Talking about, we adopt you because you wanted a better life for you. I get that. I understand that. But as I'm getting older, you got to understand what I need, what I want. I'm starting to make decisions on my own now, too. Well, this is what I said earlier. There's no one in New York City that is actually homeless, is actually really making live streams like this, exposing and being transparent about everything. Hey man, please take care. lack of sleep can really mess up your mental health. Trust me, I'm speaking on experience. Oh, Sam, you blaze. I know. This is why. Oh, this is why. Oh, I'm waiting for my refund from the other hostel. Because mind you, we had to leave the other hostel because someone in the comments the night before, or 2 nights before, literally called the hostel. It almost got me kicked. Mind you, making threats. So we had to leave the hostel for everyone else's safety. So I'm just waiting for that money to be turned back into my bank account, so I can enter the other hostel. But we've been out here for 2 days. I didn't see this too. I didn't even do anything yesterday or this. Just gotta wait for my money to be returned to my bank account. This fucking sucks. But yeah, I believe you, Grace. I don't understand because I'm suffering from my own mental health. I can tell you that from first experience. I lost a daughter. I lost a girlfriend through a hate crime in this country. Her name was Ely, by the way. Mind you, Yuki was almost attacked. She had to move out of here. She was about to be homeless. Here in the United States, she had to move back to Japan. And I'm dealing with all this nonsense. I have to. For now. But like I said, I've been diagnosed with HCM of my heart. And I'm supposed to be resting. Now, I'm supposed to be in bed. I wasn't even supposed to be walking about, carrying shit. So if you guys want to help out with the hostel just for the day, like I said, it's a PayPal that you don't need to sign up for. You can use your debit card or credit card, and it's a cash app with a Venmo. All I need is $50, and I might just return the money back to you anyway. I just want to see what else happens. I want to see another accident. That's what I'm waiting for. Another stupid accident that waited to happen here. There's been so many accidents here. But yeah, everyone, I really want to get in the hostel. I'm getting really like... Yeah, but plus also hostels have free food. So, let me explain. Sometimes when guests buy groceries from the grocery store, and let's say they check out, they can really donate their food and put free on it for anyone to use. That's just why I like international hostels. This is why. Because not only you're sharing food with other guests, but you know what the food is coming from. They brought it. Whoa, look at this. He's going to squeeze right in there. Dude, you had a red light, friend. See? New York drivers. What's this person doing? See, this is why an accident is about to happen. Woo! You're about to see an accident, everybody. Check this out. Look. You're about to see an accident because this person wants to drive mind you, irresponsible. This person is driving irresponsible. This is not even a turn box. This is the box, everybody. This is not even a turn area. You either turn left or you turn right from this. That's it. You don't make U-turns. That is very stupid. Sorry to say that, everyone. I'm not saying that she's stupid. Listen, that's very incompetent. Not stupid. Very incompetent. I just want to see an accident again. They are terrible, friend. They're really not nice drivers. Look, it's traffic. What's he doing? See, this is why traffic police officers are useless. Give me the job. Give me the job and let me do it. Let me show you how it's done. But ladies and gentlemen, does anyone else smell purple? What does that mean? Samuel says, just remember that there are people that care for you. I don't know you, but I wish you the best. Thank you. I don't know you either, but I wish you the best too. Come on, please go to my bank account so I can get in the hostel. Nothing. No joke. Oh man. How long is it gonna take to don't? How long does it take to refund someone? This sucks, friend. I'm gonna be up for another fucking day. Oh. And it's going to be hot and humid. Memphis says, live life, don't worry so much. I have to worry, friend. I gotta worry about where I'm gonna get my food today. I gotta worry if I'm gonna be able to get into the hostel today. I'm worried that I'm not gonna be, mind you, I didn't even take my medication like it's supposed to. Because that medication, it makes me sleepy and it makes me hungry. But it also makes me feel very nauseous sometimes. So, I'm not gonna eat anything until I get money. Because I don't want to take medication on an empty stomach. That's like putting hot sauce in your stomach on an empty stomach, and that's a bad thing. Yeah, don't ever do a hot sauce challenge on an empty stomach. Always coat your stomach with food. Same thing with medicine. Always coat your stomach with food. But yeah, my medication just makes me a little bit like wheezy and very drowsy sometimes. Makes me feel like, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, side effects. I got a heart condition problem. I got HCM. Comment? That's bizarre. That's weird. I can't comment on. Wait, what's the comment? That is bizarre. It's not giving me an option on Android. What? Isaiah Brown's, what dog food? What dog food? What are you talking about, friend? Ugh. please, I need my money today, man. I can't. Yeah, everyone, I don't think I'm going to get my deposit today, friends, so I'm going to probably have to, like, duke it out for one more night. Even the police are driving in the bike lane. You're showing a really bad example, officer. See, now this person's going to do it now. They see the police officer do it. Now this person's going to do it. Look, look, look. He's about to do it. He's about to fucking do it. See, this is why police officers don't make good role models. If a driver sees a police officer do it, they're going to think it's okay. I walked that through. What do you talk about the hospital? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm literally, my brain is shutting down. I'm just very exhausted. I'm very sleep deprived. So I do apologize if I'm not catching up. I'm just really tired. So I do apologize, everyone. But yeah, this is my life as home. Look, this guy's he's collecting bottles, but guess what? He has to go all the way over to Greenpoint to find a bottle collection that's free. Mind you, these bottle collections are not everywhere. You have to walk far as hell to get to one of these damn things. Oh, my pandums. Oh, stay up. I gotta stay up for 24 hours more. How am I gonna fucking do that without food? Can't go to community refrigerators anymore because that's what got me food poisoning in the first place. You heard what the doctor said Sunday. Stop going to these community and 501c places. You keep getting sick. You keep getting food poisoning. Yeah, every single time I get food poisoning. It's like people don't believe in non-cross contamination. But with that said, everyone, I'm a houseless documentary photographer, and I haven't been making any money because I've been sick. And you just saw my YouTube channel. It's been demonetized, and you guys are probably saying it's been demonetized for what reason? That video doesn't show anything provocative. It's just YouTube trying to ghost my channel. Like I said, YouTube ghosts people's channels. They don't want certain people to come up in the world. Oh, my panda. I think I'm going to go to sleep when I get in storage. I think I'm going to take a nap. Then I also don't want to like not get kicked out because you're not supposed to be sleeping in the storage. Because there's someone walking around making sure people are not doing anything illegal. But as I said, everyone, yeah, if you guys want to, I'm asking for a favor. If you guys don't mind me asking for a favor, I just want today in the hostel. Why you guys are smoking weed early in the morning? That's such a turn off for me. That is such a turn off. can't do that. You gotta put nutrients and food in your body, man. Wow. You're at a red light, friend? Why are you honking? See? Impatient. New Yorkers are impatient. Is that a California plate? That looks like a California plate. But look, that's it, everyone. Thank you. That looks badass. I'm sorry, but my chest is hurting. Ow. I'm going way down somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. But thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. See ya.